What up? Welcome to day 11. Alright, PSA. I know I promised a lot of stunts, but this is not a stuntastic episode. This has actually been the toughest day, start to finish, of the over-the-counter T1D challenge. And you know how diabetes works sometimes. It's just even the best laid plans sometimes just don't work out. So I know a lot of you have been following along my Instagram stories the last few hours. My blood sugar has been on a tear today. And it goes back to last night. I talked yesterday about the ramen that I had for dinner. It made me spike up, but it did not sustain me through the night. So even though I was replacing I restarted my Dexcom sensor and I didn't calibrate it before I went to sleep, which was a mistake. Can't forget to do that. So I didn't get my low alarm, and I woke up very low. My girlfriend actually woke me up this morning. I was not fully conscious when I woke up. I was fine, but kind of felt like sleepwalking or dreaming. Tested my blood sugar, treated my low, and then went back to sleep, and then woke up again when it was time. So, yeah, I mean. A lot of things going into that, right? Like insulin on board without a lot of protein in the system or fat, like just kind of shot right through me and brought me down. And I didn't have my warning devices to wake me up. So a couple things to learn there, obviously. Like don't skip those things. Just even I was tired yesterday. It was a long day, but you got to do those little things. Let's go look at my chart here so we can see this low and then also the highs that came after. So after I treated, I went way up, I just was not processing insulin or something today. It was just off. I was just off all the way. And then came kind of down, started feeling better. Had a good lunch with my friend Oliver. It was his diaversary today. It was his 13th diaversary, so we celebrated and went and had a lunch. I celebrated with 0 carb lunch because I was trying to continue to come down. And that was another theme for the day. Did not eat a lot of carbs. Very, very, very little carbs, and yet just continued to just wildly spike every time I was coming around. I don't know. I don't have a great answer for it. Because then around dinner time, I had been to like a client happy hour, which is a restaurant. So I went and we tried a couple of the appetizers. Again, low carb, but sent me up. I treated my correction. Should have been fine. I had no carbs for dinner. Drank a ton of water. When I got home, the insulin, I was going higher after no carbs, and so I didn't want to give myself any extra insulin on board because I had treated for my high. And so I worked out, I jumped around a little bit, and couldn't get it to go down. And for the last hour, I guess I've been following it because the workout did help. Like literally 2 minutes of exercise, like 30 push-ups, 20 squats, 10 burpees, sent me down, maybe 100 jumping jacks in there or something, like literally nothing. Brought my blood sugar down like 40 points, 40 milligrams per deciliter. So it does work. It's a great way to improve insulin absorption as exercise. So I started feeling better, but I didn't get all the way down. So I got back down to like 213 and then gave myself 2 units of R. And that was about 5 minutes ago, and I already feel it working. So I'm feeling good. Like I'm going to get back to my regular in-range blood sugars, and just tomorrow is a new day. So that's my theme. Day 12, I'm coming for you. And I'm going to plan really well to make sure that it's a good blood sugar day as well. So gonna have to eat lunch out again tomorrow. So probably going to be another no-carb lunch for me, just so I can avoid eating those unwanted highs. But man, there's one thing I learned today. It's that just when you think you have it figured out, it's going to throw you a curveball. So yeah, shout out to everybody out there who has had a day like today or a few days in a row like today and kind of feeling at a loss. I know that there is this pressure when you're putting blood sugars on social media to have them be perfect, to have them always want to be in range and put on a good face for everybody. But I'm here to tell you that that's not real. Not everybody has in range blood sugars 100% of the time. We all deal with our highs. We all deal with our lows. And it's okay to accept that. So I am here today to tell you that, tomorrow I'm going to be better because I can be. And I'm in control of how my outlook is on each and every day. So I'm not defeated. This challenge is by no means scrapped, but I did miss my pump a lot today. I did miss that fast-acting Humalog insulin because, I can correct those things a lot easier. I have a lot more control. So, it's not always glamorous, the over-the-counter life, but, in a pinch, it can be done. So this is today may have won the battle, but they lost the war. I'm going to win this. I'm winning this war. And this is a 30-day process. I got 18 days starting at midnight tonight. So be on the lookout. I'm coming for you, day 12, and I'll see all you guys tomorrow night.